Hi, friends. You're listening to the Organize with Lorinda podcast. I'm Lorinda, a professional organizer and a registered nurse that specializes in working with neurodivergent clients. And I want to help you transform your home into a place that you love. Today, I'm going to take a few minutes to chat with you about the difference between organizing and decluttering. Simply put, organizing is what you do after you declutter. Organizing means that you have enough room to store your items in a tidy way, one that is simple to access and is as easy to put the thing away as it is to leave it out. For example, imagine that I have a closet that will comfortably hold 10 shirts, but I have 30 shirts. And I discovered these cool hangers on Amazon that will hold 3 shirts on each one. So I can basically triple my storage space. It sounds like a great idea. But it wasn't. What ended up happening is that my shirts got wrinkled on these hangers because they were crammed in to the closet, and I'd never want to wear the wrinkled ones. I also couldn't see my shirts very well because they were kind of nested in amongst each other. So I really kind of forgot what I had and would buy more. And whenever I would grab a shirt, I'd have to move the others out of the way. And half the time I'd knock them off the hanger and they'd fall onto the floor, where they'd end up staying forever. And on laundry day, it was such a bother to hang the shirts back up on them that I would just pile them up on the treadmill. You see, I didn't need organizing. I needed to declutter. The closet could no longer function properly, and eventually these hangers and the clothes on them became part of the clutter that was overwhelming me. And did I really need 30 shirts? No, I didn't even wear half of them, and a good portion didn't even fit. I just held on to them just in case. So if you want to, quote unquote, get organized, then you really need to declutter first. This means reducing the amount of inventory that you have in your space so that it fits, with room to grow. In other words, you only keep what you have room for. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. Decluttering is not fun. It involves a lot of work, and hard decisions have to be made. I should clarify by what I mean by clutter. It means that there's too much of something. These are things that you're usually not currently using, or things that you don't truly love, but you don't feel like getting rid of, just in case. It has absolutely nothing to do with how much they're worth either. Very expensive items can become clutter when there are too many of them. You know, every single thing in your home has meaning and value, or else you wouldn't have it, right? You've acquired each one of these things with good intentions at the time, and that's why it's so hard to let go. Unfortunately, we really can have too much of a good thing. These valuable items become clutter when they start to impair the function of your space. Don't be afraid to ask for help managing this. Just be mindful who you ask. I recommend choosing someone who is non-judgmental, someone who's patient and empathetic. Because decluttering can bring up lots of emotions, and it's really important that the person you choose be sensitive to that. The last thing you need is someone that makes you feel worse by criticizing you, or rushing you, or disregarding your feelings. You deserve to have someone there to cheer you on, lift you up, and most importantly, empower you. If there isn't anyone like that in your life, then consider hiring a professional organizer. So in conclusion, let's just recap that organizing takes place after decluttering. Decluttering is a lot of work, and it's okay to ask for help. You are worth it, and you deserve it. Until next time, wishing you peace and love. Take care.